Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents Lost Beginnings. Now, we're starting a little late tonight due to, well, life, pretty much.
My fault.
We've had a couple of our players aren't going to be able to make it this evening. We'll touch base on that only briefly. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Todd Meacham because apparently something came up really emergency here at the last moment, and he will not be joining us this evening. So we hope everything works out for him, and he'll be joining us again next week. And of course, life happened. Our resident wizard was unable to make the teleportation spell work fast enough for him to get here. But he's here now, and we can continue to cause all sorts of mischief. Before we get into actual introductions to players and getting this game started, I would like to give a shout out to Gooey Cube, who is our sponsor for our Friday night games, and I will say, and this one as well. So if you have not had a chance to check out Gooey Cube, it is a 5th edition supplemental that you can use for any of your live action D&D games at home. It's got the artwork, weapons and cards, GUI rewards, which will come up here later, as well as maps and pictures of scenery, which may or may not see some of that in the campaign. Also, I'd like to give a shout out for Roll20. As you'll notice in the very middle of the map here, middle of the screen here, we have a map laid out which our players left off on last week with some interesting developments. So we'll see what happens this week with that. And Roll20 is where I can show my players strange maps and battle configurations so they can see what's going on, as well as my viewers can see it as well. Most are miniatures. Actually, I think every one of the miniatures created for this particular campaign are made through the Hero Forge subscription packet. So if you are a subscriber to Hero Forge, you can create your own custom mini, paint it, pose it, dress it however you like. And they have a new feature. You can actually put your party together in one single picture. So me cutting and pasting and creating a party picture a few weeks ago was unnecessary. I just needed to wait until Hero Forge took that into consideration. Maybe they saw what I was doing. Also, any sound effects and noise that may or may not come up during the campaign are either done by myself or Syrinscape. So if you have any, you want to get a little immersion into your gameplay while you're at home or online, check out Syrinscape for battle music, sound effects, anything for futuristic or for fantasy. So check out all those, and mind you, I get paid for none of that. I just feel it's a good thing to go ahead and give a shout out to them either way. The most important thing, though, I do want to point out is down below in our description we have a link to Extra Life. Click that link to Extra Life, go in there and give some money to help out the Children's Miracle Network and Children's Hospitals. Either way, if you got something you'd like to give out to help out the kids, please do so. Click down there. Don't care whose name you click it under. Just donate and help out those children. Also, if you look down there with the links as well, you'll notice a link to Roll Hit Die. Marcus Scott's been working real hard on getting our website up and running, and I'm thinking it's looking pretty good. So check out Roll Hit Die. Before too long, we should have the store open for anybody who's interested in purchasing shirts and other things. I've already made a small group of shirts that our players have already worn on stream and showed off. If we get enough of a demand for it or a want for it, we may expand on that and make some more. So check out the website and give us a shout out. Let us know you've checked it out and what you thought of it. So I think, unless there's any other sorry, I felt like something was biting my legs. If there's no other announcements, I think maybe we can probably get started. Anybody else got any announcements?
All right.
All right, so we'll just go ahead and jump right on in. We'll go ahead and do our opening and then come back for a recap. Don't go far. go ahead and get this party started. I only have two players that was actually here with us last week, so which one of you would like to give the recap for last session?
It don't matter to me.
I will do a quick recap instead of my entire page of notes, unless you want me to.
Quick recap is fine.
Okay, so we settled down for the night, smoked the meat that we had to turn into jerky. We rested throughout the night. Everything was fine and dandy. Woke up in the morning, and me and Caribou circled around stealthily, saw that there were 5 fish folk outside, and the 5 that we had killed the night before were gone. These did not look like the same ones. They just like similar fish folk. So we made our way up there, and upon getting the gist that they were going to be hostile from our senses, we preemptively struck, killed 4 of them, and 1 went running, and then I dropped a rock on its head and it died at the bottom of the stairs.
Of course you did.
Then Bryn enlarges with his new runic might that he has developed. And Leroy Jenkins down the stairs into whatever the hell might be down here. Because he's only got a limited amount of time. So he's just gone. Caribou follows. The rest of us just kind of stay back with Felicity because she's running as fast as she can, but she can't run that fast.
Right.
So we eventually catch up because they reached an intersection in the road. I go up to meet them. You go up behind me. Felicity, following in your footsteps, steps on something. And underground in this dungeon, the floor collapsed, and she landed on poisoned spikes.
Ow.
Almost knocking out herself, but the Dwarven Fortitude did help.
Oof.
So we pulled her out of the spike trap and did a little bit of looking around, went down to the end of the hallway, saw it was just rubble, nothing there, can't get past. Came back and was like, okay, so there's this doorway, and it seems to be the only other way we can go. So we sneak in, we're looking around, there's a lot of clicking going on, like spidery clicking maybe. It's hard to tell. We get into the center of this room, and it's just an open area, except for this cavern that's about 10 feet deep. And inside this cavern is some spider webs and some other stuff. Felicity looks over the edge and sees this wrapped up body of what looks to be a centaur, dripping blood inside a cocoon of web. Something I didn't mention before when we were looking for game out earlier, we saw a group of centaur bolting off into the distance. So we decided that maybe something's down there, so we tore up a big old piece of rug that I got earlier, lit it on fire, threw it into the web to burn the web away. Nothing happened. Felicity thought there may have been a dark shadow she saw down there, but wasn't sure. We go into the room to the left of the entrance. Inside, Heath, this is when you cast a spell. Comprehend languages. Because
Gotcha.
on the walls, we saw pictures of these giant dragons, each in a chromatic color. And under them was a language we couldn't read, and that's why you did so. And you read out that each of the dragons had a name, and under the labeled under it, they had a name and a date, and was let's see, yeah, there was a blue dragon named Quadril, 10 years after darkness. Elmerg, 15 years after darkness, he was a black dragon. Anluth, 14 years, was a white dragon. Gianno Stone was a green dragon. It was dated 13 years after darkness, and these are all gargantuan dragons, bigger than ancient.
Right.
Then we saw Marisoi, who was 12 years after darkness and was a red dragon. Yep, each in the chromatic color. And then there was another tapestry that had these metal tubes hitting these dragons. And it was labeled 30 years after darkness and said, "The general defeating the dragons." No idea what that's supposed to mean, but there were these weird metal tubes hitting these dragons. But then, along at some point in time, we learned, I think in the book that we found on the table, it read that the general didn't actually defeat the dragons because he couldn't kill them. He ended up sealing them away. And that's what had happened. Is that they had been just sealed away. They weren't defeated or killed per se. They were sealed. So,
Lovely.
before we read that, though, as you finished reading about the Red Dragon, this suit of armor stared at you. That was in the middle of the room. It hadn't made any motions before, but it looked at you. And then it shot a beam of lightning at you. Missed.
Of course. I mean,
So we took that as an insult and started attacking the suit of armor. It had some weird things it could do. It turned into a black puddle and ran around a brazier. And we took care of it, beat it, killed it, and this black ooze that it had formed had slithered back into this bowl that was on the pedestal that the book was by. So we go over to it. No, you didn't. Because I had this weird urge in my head that I needed to touch it. Even though it looked like a black pudding, I had to touch it. So Caribou was like, that looks interesting. And then he sees me careening like a madman towards this bowl of black pudding.
It's almost as if he was compelled to touch it. Not that he wanted to, but he was compelled to do so.
Caribou went to block me. Felicity went to cover the pudding. And I deftly swirled around them and jammed my arm in. As they smelled this burning and, disgusting smell.
Oh, my friend.
I didn't feel anything. I had this black gauntlet arm piece of metal slide up my arm. And in a voice...
Now, as slide, it's not that it went, like, sliding nice and evenly. It's almost like pieces of it reached out and grabbed his arm and was pulling itself up.
Imagine this parasite that's black.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of, in a... What is that anthropomorphic man?
Yeah.
You get the gist.
I do. Nice.
Yeah, it went up to my arm, and it's got these black knives that look like they're dripping black flame. It's weird. But I'm perfectly fine. It doesn't hinder me at all. In fact, I feel a little bit different, but fine. Some stuff doesn't seem like it might hurt me now.
Now, but there's something else that happened after the statue was defeated.
Yes, we heard a voice call out saying that somebody remember what the voice say as I'm looking through my notes because I've just been offhanding this because I didn't read through my notes. It said that we have proved ourselves.
Hero has been chosen or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
A voice called out saying that we. As a voice was in the room saying that we had passed the first trial.
Now,
I was
first
upset about the
trial.
There was
mural,
a tapestry behind the statue that was fought. And as soon as the statue dropped and the words were mentioned,
that popped up. Or that was there.
That was the mural behind the tapestry.
It wasn't there when we got in there. It was behind it. So it had already been there.
You're muted.
So,
you did.
he might not just be making noise. So yeah, that's what we saw after I now have this fancy new arm thing.
And I'm arguing with Felicity saying that's not us because my ass ain't that flat.
And we're all telling you, yes, it is.
You're muted, Ronnie.
Not on our end, not on Zoom, but you're muted somewhere.
Oh, for some reason I'm muted.
Headset, plug it back in.
No, we'll let you know when we can hear you. But yeah, that is the gist of what happened. Something else did happen that only one person saw.
And that's
Mhm.
where we'll pick up today.
I
soon
am
as
looking
we-
at my arm,
Yeah, as soon as we
thinking,
get them.
wow, this is
links.
funky. As I now have this black arm blade. It's not a blade, but it looks like it's got blades on it. So
Heard that.
that was his ceiling, I assume.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's above me. Apparently, somebody's deciding to run through the
Tromp,
house.
tromp. No.
So, it was working a second ago, and it was kind of like some static
Yeah,
to
that's-
it. So maybe it came unhooked or unplugged.
Last time this happened, he had to unplug it, plug it back in, or something like that. So, yeah. Defeated
Now
this
it's-
suit of armor and fun stuff.
Go
I
ahead
have
and,
this weird arm
already-
blade.
Go ahead and draw your card.
Oh, that's right, a card. Ignore the picture up there because, yeah, we don't know that's there.
You don't know what's where.
Yeah.
Exactly. Roll, whatever that is. Saloon's Youthful Vitality. I've got that. Somewhere else. I don't
Hello.
think I have.
Yep.
Hey, there you are.
Hello.
Hell.
What's wrong?
Zero. So like it makes zero sense because nothing got touched.
Was
Anyway,
a
you
PCAP error?
You did find a book that
And then What told us all that information about the past.
yeah, it gives you kind of a history that takes place just after the entire world went dark.
Okay.
It was a first-hand account of after what happened. You read a journal on the table. First, there was blue and red lights. Next, there were giant lizards attacking. And it kind of went on like that.
Lizards.
Giant lizards, not dragons.
No, they're
giant
dragons,
lizards
man. Don't play me.
attacking.
Yeah, well,
I see
I
them-
mean,
Mentioned the blue and red lights.
Okay.
And it seemed like a first-hand account describing what led up to the calamity, but before it had actually happened.
Okay.
It says that these giant dragons were sealed away, not killed. Seems
Yes.
that it was just started writing after the calamity started.
all right, and as you guys are standing there and you're checking out your brand new nifty, and it goes all the way up and it's caps right here at the shoulder.
Okay, so it's an entire arm piece.
Yeah, it doesn't stop down here. I mean, it literally covers your entire arm. And as you're sitting there looking at it, where he's trying to figure out what's going on, Carrigu turns and goes, "Did you?" And then, boom, the statuette hits the ground,
I'll quickly turn around.
and there's nothing in the
Where's
doorway.
Where'd Caribou go?
Not again.
He's
You can see the statuette
on the
laying
floor?
on the side on the floor.
Oh. Okay.
Felicity, you want to pick him up?
That's inconvenient. And I'll have Felicity pick her up and put it in the bag.
It's inconvenient.
Inconvenient.
All right, so what would you guys like to do now that you're in this spooky place and you've seen a mural that depicts, well, Felicity says it's you guys looking up at these 5 massive dragons and flames everywhere.
Blame her for this.
But, you know, Bren says it can't be him because his ass ain't that flat.
It's okay. It's definitely not you. In it, do I have the arm piece or no?
Nope. It looks
Okay.
like it's your appearance prior to coming here. Almost like, you know, you've passed the first, and the mural didn't depict who would actually, doesn't depict or show you who's going to gain what.
Gotcha.
But it just shows you as, you know, fresh and sitting there facing these dragons.
All 5 of them?
And it has all 5 of them up there.
I
You-
still
you
don't
would
see
tr-
no big. I still don't see the big black one that drop a big ass scale.
Really?
saying.
What's that dead center?
It looks green to me. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah.
I mean, what's
Now
that?
that I like zoom in, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's black. Never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got acid coming out of its mouth.
Yeah, I see it. I see it now that I'm zoomed in.
And yeah,
Ooh.
you're seeing kind of a glowy green underneath, but it's due to the fire.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I don't like that.
D6.
Oh, D6.
Oh yes, we did level up. Are you guys? Did you guys get a rest and then level up
Yeah, we
prior to
rested.
coming in here? So
Yeah, we leveled before.
go
It
ahead
is a
and-
6.
It's a 6.
It is a 6.
All right, and add your put that in the rolled slot on the D&D Beyond, and
Yep,
it
just-
should automatically calculate the rest of it for you.
Yep, just
Edit character.
Add it to whatever you're.
under the rolled number, you just type what you've rolled, not what you rolled plus your con or anything. It's just what you roll.
So I'll go ahead and bump to 4.
So yeah, you should be whatever you were plus 6, and then your con is already added after the fact. It's paying attention. How's everyone looking? I'm fine. What about
I'm
you
a little
two?
hurt. I got a couple of scratches, but nothing major. But listen here, the spikes really hurt me.
Remember,
Oh my God.
she was a player in your
Oh,
Friday
this is-
game.
this-
We do not condone this, but whatever.
What do you mean? We're doing our best too.
Yeah, I know my voice is naturally high, so to distinguish between Bryn and her, I have to go a little higher.
Uh-huh.
All right. Oh, lovely.
All right. So, what are y'all doing?
Well, I mean, we should probably keep going, right?
Is there any more of that stuff?
Unless
I'll put my hand in the bowl too. Man. What's going on?
I'm standing in the bowl at this point. It all went up onto my arm.
I don't know.
I think that book's worth keeping.
Yeah.
The tapestry on the wall, how's it connected?
Well, it looked like it was held up with like up on a ringer
Mm-hmm.
that the pole was sitting on, and then after the fight was over, it looks like one of them fell off the wall and the pole hit the ground.
All right. How
And
long is the
it's
pole?
on the pole with these like copper-looking rings.
Okay.
Okay. So
How
it's
long
the
is the
mural
pole?
on the tapestry or the mural on the wall behind the tapestry?
No,
It's a
you're talking about
mural, not a tapestry.
It's the
right?
mural was on the wall behind a tapestry.
Yeah, so we can't
Oh,
take the
okay.
mural, but we can take that pole and those
No, the
rings.
mural looks like it was actually etched and engraved into the wall itself, and
Gotcha. Died over.
with
Yeah.
give me a history check, Heath.
Yes.
Can I attempt to assist him?
History,
Are you trained in history?
I am not
That's
proficient
a dirty.
in history. That's
that's a
why I'm
dirty
asking
20.
if I can even try and attempt.
Okay. I was gonna let you roll a d20 and see if you got high above the 10 for the assist, but you got a dirty 20.
That's fine.
so.
That's fine.
All right. So you look at this mural, and you can tell by looking at it that it's been here a long time. I mean, because your folks did some of the archaeology thing back in the day, and you've read all about it because you're trying to find them, and you realize by looking at this that this has been engraved in this wall for, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of years. You're certain that it is not something that's been recently put in within the last 30 or 40 years.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
So
definitely.
it's been here for a while.
So quick question: how long is that metal rod?
About a 10-foot pole.
Is it?
All right, cool. We got a 10-foot pole.
You have a 10-foot pole now.
And how many copper rings?
Really?
Shinies. Shiny rings.
Yeah. So I said 10 foot, so we were looking at about Probably 10. 11. 11.
Alright.
On each end.
11
one
copper
every other
rings.
foot.
I mean, this poll could be useful if anyone is interested, as I'm sliding the rings off. I mean, normally, it's real long for me, but for checking, poking, and prodding for stuff at a distance.
Yeah.
Well, if we could take this mural back to the tavern.
I think it's structural.
We survive this.
I'm pretty sure it's structural.
Yeah,
This wall.
like I said, Heath will tell you that it's pretty much built into the wall itself.
Right.
All right.
Would be cool.
But
I
but
guess there's nothing else in here. I'm gonna go step out.
yes, keep going, I guess.
I don't have
Go ahead.
control of Felicity's token.
Oh, you don't. I don't think any of us do know.
She
We do have a torch out for you, Heath.
I see.
Right next
Thank
to
you.
you. Was he pointing when he said, "Did you see?" Or was he just like, "Did you see pop?" Like we couldn't even get a gist at what he was
no,
pointing at.
he was like, look, did you see? And then boom, turned into the statue.
So, like, did he have his arm up like he was getting ready to point somewhere?
He pointed towards the door.
Okay.
All right, can you move it now?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Let's see.
What the hell? Where did it go?
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
Just go ahead and
Uh,
make sure that Caragoo is nicely tucked into her backpack or whatever she has,
All right.
so that he's not going to fall out nowhere.
In her backpack.
Yeah.
All right.
Because if he pops inside the bag of holding, he's either going to die or try and fight to make it out. And yeah, anything in these webs or anywhere?
The webs are below the level that
Yeah,
you're at.
well,
And you
where the
burned
webs
them.
would have
You
been,
burnt
where we
most of
burned
those
the
away.
webs. Yeah.
All right.
Um,
Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to do this so soon after starting, but we're going to be right back.
Okay.
okay.
look over here, or what do you guys want to do?
I'm good with looking.
Because down here is a 10-foot drop, and there was a dead body encased in web that was still bleeding. And if
So
it's a
that means it's
centaur, we
some-
saw centaurs running off.
right.
So
Oh, I
it's fresh.
think I see a door here.
Let me get up a little closer.
Looks like there's a break in the wall. So I'm assuming.
Yes, I remember when we were there, we saw a door over there. We just have to go over that opening. Along with a room. Past this is an open room, it looks like, because there's an opening. These walls end, and it opens up.
Okay, well, from what I can see, there's door here, in the hallway.
Two
and
doors in the hallway.
Here. Yeah. Comes to a T intersection here at the end.
And these are multitudes of different humanoid bones and animal bones, even in this little crevasse.
Yes.
All right.
Should we clear our rear before we go forward?
Yeah. It's good to make sure there's nothing in that room too.
Okay.
If you wanna, are you safe to jump that little gap?
Oh, yeah. I will pick up Felicity in
I
my
can carry her.
arms.
It's just easier for you.
Okay, I'll pick up Guinness then.
Harder
Activate
for
my
you.
ring.
Uh-huh.
And
Lets you jump 50 fucking feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And jump across.
How far can you jump? 54 feet that away. I will ferry 1, 2.
I'm gonna jump that.
No. If you get a jump, I'm gonna catch you and just ferry
I'm
you.
dexterous as.
You have to be strong
I-
to jump.
Oh, I ain't
can
strong
jump-
for sure.
I'm dick.
You need muscles in
I
your
got-
legs to jump.
Wait, you saying I ain't got muscles in my legs? What are my legs, Jelly? But if I would have sat in a bowl of pudding and got metal legs, then I could jump. But no.
I'll jump back,
So
grab Heathrow.
As Randy says, I want to sit in a bowl of pudding.
So you carrying Felicity over?
I'll take Felicity. Yeah. Well, if whatever it takes to get us both over there, I could have taken Felicity, movement, bonus action, movement to get Heath as well. And the time it took you
Well-
to jump, I could have got them both.
Okay. Well, the ring of jumping is a minute long. So I could jump there, drop the dog, jump back.
So, peeking at this angle, do I get a better sight at what could have been over here now? Versus
You
just
see
looking
more of
straight
the- You're
down?
going to see more of the same.
Okay, more of the same. Perfect. All right, let's try and, again, there was something in the other room. Let's try and be hush, quiet,
Well-
sneaky.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay,
Felicity,
so-
if she chooses to sneak, gets advantage, I believe.
Yeah, what's her clock? It's just there a door there? Can you check it for traps?
Yeah, is there a door
It's,
and is it?
It does appear to be a door there.
Okay. I will go ahead and proceed towards this door with my investigatory skills. If it's locked,
I will hold my
if it's trapped.
torch over to help give you light.
I don't think it's trapped
Would you roll?
because I got a 9.
Yeah,
Tote.
it looks pretty clear. I mean, you don't see anything that could constitute a trap.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure let me double check. It might not be a 9. Investigation. Oh, it's even better. It's an 8.
Oh,
I was thinking something else would make it a 9.
how about
It's an 8.
I cast Mage Hand and try to open the door?
I got my lock picks.
Okay,
You can
Mage
try and open
Hand
it
on
first. I'll get out of the
the
way. 5
Alright,
pounds.
So you pull with Mage Hand and it doesn't move.
At least it didn't blow it up. So
All right, I'll try and pick the lock. So this is going to be a +9 to whatever I roll. Wow. Hey, I rolled a 19, so that's a 28. Now, if it's trapped, I'm going to feel stupid. Because I'm pretty sure if it was locked, I'd pick that shit wide open.
Yeah, you feel pretty confident that you're able to pick it, and you hear the tumblers click.
All right, now we gotta be sneaky. So try and stealth before opening the door.
Who's opening it?
14. Oh wait, that's 14. I am. Since I'm right here and I just unlocked it, and I don't think it's trapped, and I just stealthed up and rolled a fucking 5. I rolled 3, 19, 5.
Yeah,
That's
and
a...
you grab a hold of the door to open it, and for some reason it still doesn't budge. Give me a strength check. We'll see.
Oh, okay. Strength check. It's gonna be a +1.
Mm.
It's a 14.
Yeah, it doesn't budge.
Does it seem like it's unlocked? It's just being blocked by something on the other side. Actually, I'm gonna pull the door. Instead of trying to push it open, I'm gonna see if it pulls open.
Oh, jeez.
If it's a pull-push door.
Yeah, you pull, and nothing.
Okay. I
Really?
think it's blocked
Beside the
something.
man.
Maybe. Yeah, I think it's like there's a board or something on the other side. You know, they lock it that way that even the picks are useless.
Did you use any of my
Yes.
chronal shifts?
No chronal shifts, no lux.
Yes, chrono shift was used.
It was gonna be used, but she had advantage on it anyway,
okay.
so the chrono shift was
Okay.
pointless. It was an advantage on a poison save.
Okay.
I was gonna use it.
Nice.
She has advantage because dwarf, so it got negated. Pulled back. Can I not assist you?
I will get guidance by Felicity.
Oh!
It's wonderful when you can just do that to yourself, right?
Yep.
Before let me check.
So that is 13, 17, 23.
23, and you're trying to yank it open.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I just found what I was looking for because it was not showing up anywhere.
Are you trying to push or pull the door?
Yeah, that'd be the question.
Because if you're trying to pull it, you know, and it's an old building, if you end up stumbling back because you pulled too much, I'm gonna try and be behind you to catch you, so that you don't go tumbling off into the pit of death.
Okay. First of all, like, I guess I'll do my shoulder thing and try to push it open. Because I'm smart enough to know how doors work. Are the hinges on the inside or outside?
There's no
Well, you
hinges.
know.
Oh,
Okay.
So they're on the other side.
So I'll push.
Doesn't go anywhere.
And
Wait, you said no hinges?
No hinges.
Is this a pocket door?
what's this door made out of?
This one is made out of stone.
so as they're like beating on the door, pulling, pushing, I'm looking around to see if I see like any like discolored stones or something I can push.
Yeah, because my investigation was absolute shit.
No, but I will say you had a what roll in your strength?
23.
You do get it to shift a little, and as you do, rubble and stone kind of fall out the crack right that you were able to get open enough.
Oh.
Does this seem
Oh.
like it was a cave-in on the other side?
Well, one of the pieces of rubble that fall out look like a finger.
Mummified or fresh?
Well, looks like a stone finger, maybe a little bit bigger than a normal humanoid's.
Does it look like stone finger?
Well, I mean, you're not over there to investigate that one very closely, and that's
Well, the
actually
size in the hand.
probably. It does look like it could be a statue finger,
Okay.
How wide did I get it open?
about an inch and a half.
Okay.
How detailed is this finger?
Halfway decently detailed. You can see where the nail's at.
but not like immaculate. Like this was a finger.
I mean, I don't know. Give me an investigation.
Because could I have run into, say, a creature that could have petrified?
There's always that possibility.
Fucking hell. How about a 7?
Yeah.
I rolled less than my passive by over
it's a stone
half.
finger.
What,
Although I rolled a 19, I rolled a 3, 2, and a 5.
what are we doing? Like,
I found a finger.
I got 2 of them. No.
I got.
You only got 2 fingers?
I'm gonna catch
What
myself
happened to
before
him?
I say something.
Yeah.
I think I only have 9 now. Because I believe kobolds are only 4-digited.
Oh.
Yeah, they only got 4 digits. So I have 9 fingers. Holding up one.
How long are we standing here messing with this door?
I've investigated, picked it, and bashed.
Can I
With
see your
bashing,
pole?
moving, and pushing and pulling, you're pretty certain that this is probably jammed due to some sort of collapse on the other side.
Can I see how thick the door is?
About 6
With that
inches.
1 inch.
I mean, no, not really, because there's so much debris falling down, you can't see the edge of the edge of where the sword's at.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I could like slide my hand in and like.
I mean,
kind
you
of
might
grip
be
the
able to
door.
wiggle, and then, but you all you're feeling is stone and rock.
Spit on
you
it
can't-
first.
Okay. I can either A, try to break this down, or in one of your fancy little books there, Heathrow, I heard you talking about something about. No shit, what was it about?
Well, I mean, if it's collapsed, if we open the door, it's going to collapse towards us.
Something about
Just block the door
clevers
anyway.
or leases or.
Clevises?
Levises?
Levers? Cleavers?
Levers, maybe I think it was.
Clogs?
Or leverage.
Cloaks?
Leverage?
Yeah, that's the word.
Like prying the door open?
Yeah.
Don't think that's a good
I know
idea
you're
unless
trying
you
to-
want all that to end up on us.
Yeah. I mean, if it's collapsed, it's going to come rushing out.
I mean,
Okay.
we can make it work. We got a 10-foot pole. Like,
Very old 10-foot pole.
It's
well,
up to y'all.
I mean,
I can give it a boot.
I don't think we have the right tools for that. I think
we've got
This
the
door's
only
just
tool we'll
blocked.
ever need right here.
Huh?
Who? Where? What?
You, my big man.
Oh.
Oh. Well, then, now you're just giving
That
me
you're
a bad
calling me a
idea.
tool.
No.
That was
I would
what
never.
I thought.
Never.
Exactly what I thought. It's like, which one of us are you talking about?
Uh,
I will become proficient with poisoner's tools and poison your ass.
So
Shut
should we
up,
go
shut
down the
up.
hallway then?
I think it's, more clicking.
Yeah, more clicking.
Where from, roughly? Everywhere still? Like it's
it
echoing?
still sounds like, well, the way the acoustics are in here, it sounds like it's coming from everywhere.
I mean, it looks like this tunnel goes underneath the room. Maybe it opens up in there.
Well, when I was over
I mean,
here,
this-
there's a couple
this
more
thing-
doors down the hallway.
Looks like it probably could go underneath it, unless it's is it just a sheer block, or does it look like it goes under?
Looks like it goes under.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it literally looks like the whole floor below you might be opening up somehow. And actually, from your angle, and you got like 120 vision,
Yeah.
I will say you can see where it looks like some walls have been destroyed up underneath. Like you see the corner of like a destroyed wall or something. That might have been a room or something underneath the existing ones that you're standing on top of.
hmm.
Well, if you
Well,
want, we can
he's
go and
this
see if
is-
it goes under.
your quest, according to Felicity. I guess. Do we want to jump down?
Yeah, we came this way looking for your family.
Yeah.
We can go down, or we could just keep going on through. But it looks like this goes into that room we were just trying to get into, or it goes under it at least.
We can try. I mean, we're gonna have to figure out a way back up. So why not explore up here before we go down?
Okay.
Yeah, you can. That's fine.
All right. I'll grab.
So, just so you know, this is directly below the ruins that we were right next to.
Right.
Like, the ceiling is where they were walking on. This is like 10 feet below.
Gotcha.
So yeah, there's like where we were, and here we are.
Okay.
All right, so you guys make your way to that area.
I
So
reactivated my ring.
we want to continue searching before we go down. Correct?
That would be my
Okay.
recommendation.
Then 1, 2, I'll ferry you guys over. Better sight looking under now, or just more of the same?
Looks more of the same. Looks like
All right, more of the same.
now you do see.
Do I see the body that was mentioned?
Yes, you see the body that's mentioned.
Okay.
You see there might be some moisture, some water under there as well. Let's see, more like destroyed walls to a degree, like something has knocked them down or what have you. Kind of explains why maybe the center of this structure has collapsed, because some of the supporting walls may have crumbled or been destroyed.
Gotcha. All right. All right.
I just
keep an
ran down the hall. It turns to the left and it turns to the right. I came back.
Yeah.
I was just checking to see what that is.
Just remember what happened to Felicity. One wrong step and she fell in a spike trap.
I think he's kind of nimble. I mean,
I stepped.
he's trying to be
Always right.
helpful.
So, I'm gonna assume that if we go left, it's gonna be where the, if this is the entire area, the staircase would be on the other side, roughly, of this room, and the collapse was on that side. So if it curves around, we'd get to where it was collapsed. But
Maybe.
if we go the other way, there was a collapse on the other side as well. This might get us to where that was, if there aren't any more collapses. But we got these 2 rooms. So do we want to search these?
Alright.
I say left.
Yes, I will.
You want to investigate, see if there's traps on that one, Heath, and I'll get this one?
I can do that.
All right, yeah, I'll do the opposite.
All right, give me an investigation.
All right, that's a hot 17.
All right,
That is a
appear to be trapped.
Trap locked.
25.
You're certain yours isn't trapped.
Okay.
Matter of fact,
are
with your
the-
investigation, you're both certain that they appear to be unlocked.
Do you
Which
need
one?
me
do
to
we
double
wanna
check for
open?
you, Heathrow?
Sure. I'll slide out the way.
Just
All right.
be careful. You don't want to hurt the door.
I'll take
Just-
a look.
Look around.
That would be a 3.
I was gonna say, if you roll,
I rolled a 25. He rolls a 3.
if he
So-
rolled a natural 20, he would have got the same number as I did.
So tell me, Bren, is it trapped?
I don't know. That little crease right there looks a little fishy.
I will press to digitate like some foul smelling odor coming from the lock.
Whew. Yeah, I think this might be trapped. But good try, though, Heathrow.
Worth a shot.
Anyway, which door do we want to go into first?
So tonight's episode.
I'm pretty sure I saw
is
you looking at
entitled
the center
Three
of the
Stooges.
door where there's like these stones that are put together. You're looking at the crease where the stones meet
Yeah.
in the center of the door.
Actually, he's not even looking out the door.
Oh, okay.
He's like over here to the side with a couple of the stones. There's this crack and crevice.
I say we'll reach over and open the door.
All right, yours first. Yours
Yeah.
first.
All right. Unfortunately,
Stealthily open the door.
due to my haste in Um, I messed up with the overlay,
Gotcha.
and you're just going to move your character in. I can't open the door for you.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Stealth first, of course, or
Yeah, I was stealthily.
all right. It's a 24 on my end.
17.
Yeah, you think you're hidden.
Oh, I got
Felicity,
a 16.
she has
Felicity
advantage.
has advantage. Good thing she has advantage. Oh, wait, that's a skull.
Hey,
Yep, that's a skull. So
I think
she
she's got a
natural
+1 now, doesn't she?
Yes, she has a +1.
All right. So 24, 17, 21, and you.
I got a 16.
Okay, so not
Alright,
terrible.
So you enter this dank room, smells of must and mold. You look around and you can see 8 what could be sarcophagus of some sort that have been busted open.
Are these like
Oh, just
And
standard
you see
sarcophagus that we may
the
have seen?
desiccated bodies of what may have been there. Well, actually, no, they've been in there so long that they would have turned to dust by now. So you see nothing other than the piles of dust inside the sarcophagus.
So
Any
with
bone?
a 22 investigation, would I see, are there any names or anything on them?
How long
That
does your tongues last, or your
1 hour.
and,
1
I
hour.
believe.
Yeah, you would recognize names, and
Hey,
they're
just
odd names. They're not like names you guys would have heard of before. It's like
okay.
Bob, Dan, Mark, Luke, Kurt.
What the
things like that.
hell?
Oh, those are stupid names.
Now this looks familiar. Do you want to look further, or
There's only dust in there, dust and bone, if that. All right.
Anything that may have been there of any value is either rotted away or has been taken.
All right. And that's all 8 of these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Weird room, weird names. Looks like
anything on the walls, or anything that looks?
Nope, not in here.
All right, we out of here.
I guess let's go to the other room.
I'll open the other
Sneaky,
room.
sneaky, sneaky.
All right.
Waiting
I'll
because he
just
barged
walk in.
He just
Charge!
Charge!
Okay, as soon as
and
you open the door,
sneak.
you walk inside.
Yeah.
Looks like a large, fountain type pedestal in front of you with some statues to the side. Rather odd looking because they're all made of some sort of metal, as opposed to basic statues and depictions made out of stone.
Hmm.
And
What's
that's
this?
pretty much all you see from the doorway.
Is this a weird altar in here?
Kind of weird. I mean, you would have depicted, if it wasn't made of metal, you would have thought fountain, maybe.
Gotcha.
It does have some sort of liquid in the middle, inside the thing in the center.
What color is the liquid?
Blue green.
Blue green. Oh fuck! Do I have anything going on for me right now? No, I don't.
Is this statue here broken compared to this one, or?
It looks like it might have some pieces that have rusted and fell off.
Okay.
But as you've stepped up close to the device itself, you hear a click sound.
oh shit.
And
You
then the
step
next
on
thing you
something as I'm
hear-
floating.
Next thing you hear is a slamming and grinding of stone. Felicity yips as the door behind her slams shut. And that's all you notice at this point in time. You guys give me a perception check if you'd like.
Yep.
All right, we're not in direct sunlight, so it's my favorite time of the day.
Perception 23.
All right. So
So I rolled another 3,
Oh,
so that's a 7 again. Actually, double checking. Perception is a +4. Yes, so that's a 3. +4 is a 7.
all right. So with your 20 something, you do notice there is the metal around what looks like an opening, like an eye.
Uh-huh.
The center looks like it's got a hole in it, and it looks like the metal around it may be a little warped. This statue down here has the same depiction, but instead of being warped, it looks like the hole that's in the center of the eye, the bottom of it is corroded and rusted, and you can see where that's caused some of the other parts of it to kind of rust and fall away. And you're quite certain that blue liquid in the middle has probably risen a good, I don't know, quarter of an
Oh,
inch
shit.
since the door shut.
Okay.
The liquid appear to be water or an acidic type of liquid.
Oh, nobody's checked that part.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, but then shit happened.
Not it.
I will look at it.
Oh,
Read
ye
through
who
what's
has
up.
metal arms.
So, why don't you
Accident
guys give me
initiative.
initiative?
All right.
All right. We may need you to bulldoze that fucking door.
Oh, 18 plus.
That's what I was thinking about doing
Jesus.
first place.
All right. Hey, I thought I couldn't roll lower than I have been tonight.
Are you serious?
I've rolled a 2. I've rolled 2 3s. I've rolled a 5. I got a 1.
What are you guys rolling on?
Oh, I forgot
we
we
don't
were
have
already
to-
in turn order.
Yeah.
I just
sorry.
did mine.
My bad.
So, I got a Titanic 5.2 on my
Alright, well,
natural
go ahead
1.
and fill it in your initiative in the slots up there.
This little guy.
Oh.
That little guy.
No, dude.
So
You
Heath,
gotta put you in the corner for now.
you got a 27.
Yes, sir.
You rolled a
Plus-
19, didn't
Plus
you?
9
Go
to
ahead and go to the animated
initiative.
armor. It's not there. Killigrew's not there, so we'll go to him. 18 for you, Bren.
14. Yes. 14 and
Jen's 5.
15.
Oh yeah.
Felicity a 5.
15.
Okay. I will refix that. There we go.
I got you guys covered.
All right. So first things first, Heath. You noticed all that stuff. What are you doing?
So I see the water rising, and I've noticed the depression over here. So I'm gonna look at it and see about putting my hand in it if it'll fit.
In the
Yeah,
hole.
that's-
No, and you said there was like a depression over here,
Yes,
like the eye,
yes.
right?
Looks like in the very center of the eye looks like a hole or something.
Yeah, I would look about putting my hand in it and seeing if there's a button or.
Okay, you slide your hand in there, and inside, granted, you can't get your whole hand in. I mean, it's only about
Right.
2.5 inches in diameter. So you're able to stick like a couple fingers in there, and you can feel that it feels smooth inside. Yeah. Feels smooth inside.
Fucking children.
And it's like a barrel, or a pipe or some sort inside there.
Okay.
And as you're sticking your fingers in there,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
give me a dexterity saving throw.
Got you.
Oh,
Oh.
boy.
Yeah, so as I do that, I am going to blow
You got luck points.
one of my luck points because that was a 2. All right, that is dexterity plus 4. That is a 22.
22. Excellent. So yeah, you stick your fingers in there and you're feeling around trying to find out if you can find a lever, and all of a sudden it starts getting warmer and warmer.
Oh, no.
And just as you see a glow start to form in the back of deeper than what you're able to reach, you dive out of the way just as a stream of flames shoot out of it.
All right, so that's it. This is not the way.
22. So you'll take 11 points of fire damage.
Yep, that is not the way.
That's a big ouch.
That hurt.
Hey, we got a 10-foot pole we could shove in there.
All right. You have a move action.
Did
Yes,
it
I-
seem to
I'm gonna move
cone
over
or
this way.
line?
Looked like, well, with the way he was standing at this point in time, it looked like it was a cone. I don't know what I'm saying. But there's nobody else within range for me to tell to roll.
Yeah, so I'll move back over this way just to see if I see anything else over this way, and I'll keep looking around.
All right. So just before you go, Bryn, you notice that liquid is now coming out and flowing over
I'll be right back, 2
the
seconds.
edge.
Oh, it's really coming up and over.
So let me see if
All
I can
right.
find something.
Is it burning me or anything like that as it comes
doesn't
over
feel
the
like
edge?
it.
All right. I'm going to charge at the door as I grow into a large giant
How many times can you do that?
twice.
Gotcha.
So this is your second time for the day, right?
Yep. Ooh. Ooh. I go charging in and I stumble back. Ow.
You're
What'd you roll?
A 3.
Oh,
you enlarged, not raged.
You rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You rolled a 3. Now that was your final total.
Oh, my final total is 9.
Okay.
so I see this, right?
So yeah, you run and you kind of trip because you forgot that Felicity was standing pretty close to that door.
Mm.
Try it again if you need to. I got your back next time.
All right.
Okay.
What is she doing?
She's gonna go ahead and cast guidance as I pick myself off the floor. All right, guys, clear the path. She's gonna step away, and so is the dog.
Okay. So next up is Gems.
I'm gonna move up and see if I can pick the door open. Pick the lock since it sounds like it locked behind us.
Yeah. You go to look to pick the lock and you realize there's no keyhole on this side.
There's no keyhole on this side. All right.
There's not even a handle or a latch on this side.
So I moved 25 feet to get there. Cool. I'll look to see if there's a mechanism for opening it on this side.
Of the door?
Yeah, on this like door wall around it.
You give me an investigation check.
All right, I'm not rolling that dice. It's not much better, but it's not a 4 either. Investigation check. That's gonna be an 11 because I
Okay.
rolled a 6.
Yeah, you don't seem to see anything.
All right, then I'll take 5 into the air. Just
Okay.
boop. Investigation bonus action. Shit.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna stand right there in front of the door.
There. That's my 5 foot over to the side.
Okay.
Cunning
Just
action,
checking.
I don't have a cunning action yet. But I do have dash, disengage, and hide. So I will hide. That was a fucking 26.
You think you're hidden.
I'm just up in the darkness hitting.
Doing your best Batman impersonation?
I am the knight.
Alright, so that's
So it's
Alright,
roughly that far
so-
out now.
top of the round. Heath, what are you doing?
I cast Mage Hand
Yep.
and scoop up some of the water
Yeah.
and direct it to the eye to see if it like does anything with the water, like suck it up.
Yep, you notice nothing. Nothing happens.
Nope. I have no idea what I'm doing. I will move closer this way. Sorry, guys. I got no clue.
I don't want to not help, but I don't know what the fuck to do.
Dan, with
Yeah.
well, let me give you a perception check real quick. 19, 23. Do these happen to look like buttons?
Are you still at the fountain, or are you just looking at the fountain from where you're at?
Well, I would have been here when I did it.
And you gave me, what was that, investigation you said?
What perception? Investigation would have been higher.
Whoa, what the hell?
Oh no, you did a thing.
I moved mountains.
Why is that not on the map layer? Jeez, okay, damn. That's supposed to be on the map layer. What on the map layer? No, you don't seem to see anything of any kind in there.
Okay. Yeah, backing out. Away from the water, toward the wall.
Okay.
And hold on a minute.
The fact that that water actually moves is awesome as shit.
Yeah, it took me a minute to actually locate it, so. Well, that didn't work. Hey, come on. All right. Well, that's not doing it either. So, start of that round. Oh, well, that really didn't do it. All right, whatever. We'll just do it this way.
Okay. We going swimming?
So I had an idea, but I don't want to add to the water in the room. Decanter in this water. Spray the statue. Nope, just added 30 gallons of water to the room.
All right.
So it's gone 10 feet out. Or 15. Shit. Fucking shit.
Let's do this. Let's put it right where that, and I'll go from there.
Gyms?
Ah.
Is there... How high is the ceiling, Dan?
10 feet.
Shit. Well, there goes that idea.
Well, the issue is we're in a swamp, so we could flood this place anyway.
How we getting out?
I'm just going to use that for now. I'm not going to do the all the way around.
Yeah,
It's
that's
coming.
fine.
But at the end of your
she's
turn, and just before Bren goes, you notice that it bubbles up again. And you're actually seeing it bubbling up. With your investigation, when you looked into the pool, all you saw was yourself.
So the blue-green liquid is just reflecting?
Like glass?
It looks like you look down as you see a reflection on the bottom. It looks like you. Bren,
I tell them that.
Bren, your turn.
Ram. You muted.
Bren's been had a science spell cast on him apparently.
Oh, if she's
Say
a
what?
5th level spellcaster, I'm more than happy to have that right now.
Bryn's just gonna go up the door and smash. Okay. Well, shit. Bryn gonna break his hand.
1.
1.
Yeah, you're like, "Ugh," and you're enlarged and all that. I got this. Boom! As soon as you hit it, you hear a crack, and then you hear what sounded like a blacksmith's hammer hitting an anvil.
Uh-huh.
And you look, and the stone is still immaculately, but your hand starts to tingle and hurt, and you realize the cracking noise you heard was your knuckles, and you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Alright, I will try my other fist.
Multi. Wham, bam, bam.
Alright, that would be 18 plus. What should be 6, I think. Yes, so 24.
Yeah, you hit the door. And then give me some
So
damage.
that is 6, 9, 4, 13 points of damage.
All right, this time you hear the crack, and it's not your hand you hear crack. It's actually some of the stone. But you hear that noise of like a blacksmith's hammer hitting an anvil again as well.
Okay. I guess that's it. Yeah, that'd be it. No. We need to get the hell out of here. I'll action search.
Excellent, because you still have one good hand.
Wham, wham.
So that's 16 plus 6, that's 22.
Yep.
All right, so 7 plus 4 is 11 points.
Okay. Chunks are now falling off of it as you're punching it.
Okay.
And
I
once
don't
again,
think
you
I
hear
get
that
my-
sounds like the hammer hitting the anvil.
Okay. I don't think I get a second one on that because
If it's your bonus action and you don't have multi-attack,
No, you only
it's
have
just
an
your
Yeah.
action. You have to have
Yeah.
multi-attack or extra attack.
Yeah,
can
don't
I
think you're high enough
grapple the
level for that.
door?
No, you cannot. I mean, you can lay your hand on it, and it's not going to go anywhere, but it doesn't give you advantage on punching it next round.
Damn it. Okay, I guess I'm done.
All right, it's Felicity's turn.
I would make sure she knew that I saw my reflection when I looked in the water.
Okay, she will walk over and take a little quick gander. Does she see herself or?
She sees herself in the water. Now, mind you, it's now.
It's seeping across the floor.
Yeah, and her movement rate's going to. The closer she gets to it, her movement rate drops.
Okay. Let's see. What the hell can she do? Uh. What does this do?
What?
Oh, no, that's doesn't do shit for us. What's this do? Is she attuned to that? I thought she was attuned to the other one.
Hmm.
She's got 3 attunement slots. I think she's attuned to
Oh.
both. She's
That
only-
the cloak is the one that gives her advantage, right?
Yes.
yeah, that's what gives her advantage. I think she's attuned to both. She can just,
Okay. Why not? It's
I
nothing
mean,
really she
manta
can
ray
do.
doesn't give her decrease speed. She's got a swim speed.
Yeah. She's going to activate the cloak to turn into the bat and try to find some kind of crack or something along the ceiling that she may be able to squeeze through.
It's like a wild shaped bat. She keeps her mental stats.
Yeah. Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll investigation.
Okay. Now, wait. Is that an action to do that?
Yes, it is.
Sure is. Damn it. So I couldn't
It's like
do guidance
polymorph.
beforehand. All right. Investigation. I didn't realize she was nearly as dumb as me. Huh.
No. She's only got a 9 intelligence. You've got a 5.
Are you freaking kidding me? Why am I getting nat 20s on her rolls and I can't get shit on mine?
So, as she's flying around up there, she notices a few crevices that are dripping water.
Okay. Did she squeeze through them?
No, it's just small crevices where water has seeped through from above.
Okay. Where on the map would that be at?
Several places.
Okay. She'll come back down, let's say here. Come out of the form and relay,
What's it
hey,
take to
there's...
come out of it? Is that an action as well?
Oh,
What's
I don't know.
polymorph is? I think polymorph is. She can drop it as a
Just
free
dropping
action.
concentration?
Yeah, she can
Yeah.
drop
Okay.
concentration on it. She just, used
And-
up the one spell.
Relay, there's cracks up here in the ceiling that we could probably bust through if we need to go up, but there's some water dripping through it.
That's the swamp above us. So
That's the swamp.
that'd
Yeah, I
be
mean,
emptying
the
the
water's
swamp
not
into this
filling up
room.
fast enough for you. You can punch a hole in the ceiling and fill it up even faster.
But if the water was rushing in, it'd open up, and then we'd have to.
Swim
Wait.
out.
Yeah, we'd have to swim out of there. But we'd be swimming against the current until it filled this 10 feet of room.
Gems.
Then it'd flood the rest of this place when there was still. I'm going to go over 20 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20. Because I heard him mention that there were reflections. Do I see my reflection above it?
Yes, you do.
I will go and touch the reflection. Go down 5 feet, touch the reflection,
All right, you go down and
into the water.
Yep, you are completely submerged.
Hold my breath before I go in the water.
Well, yeah, I figured that as much. And you go down and you touch the reflection, and it's a smooth surface. Give me an investigation check.
Let's go ahead and see. I have advantage on an ability check. So I will go ahead and use that.
All right.
Just one
'Cause
large.
on all
skeleton
investigations so far, I've rolled hot garbage. Okay, so I got a decent one. 17 plus 5? Yes. The other was a 3.
All right.
So 17 plus 5.
So you
22.
swim down there, and you get closer and closer to this reflection of you, and you go and touch it, and you notice when you touch it, you're expecting something smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not. There's tiny little holes that you can feel pressure pushing up against your hand, and you're pretty certain that's where the water's coming out from. It's just they're so small and the surface is so smooth that you're seeing a reflection.
Gotcha.
And it's also cold to the touch.
Cold to the touch doesn't really affect me if it were to. Too much. As much. So then. I don't see any way to shut it off down here. Like
Not
there's
from your
no
current angle,
buttons,
no.
no nothing. Okay. Then I will go up 5 feet and let them know what I see, that there's just these real tiny holes that is letting the water in. So you somehow triggered it to turn on. There's got to be a way to turn it off, and I'll sit in the
Okay.
water right now. Yeah, and then I'll look up at the fountain thing. Try and I'm not burning or anything right now, am I?
No.
It's just water.
Now,
Blue-green
in
water.
the position you're currently sitting in, you look up at the fountain and you'll notice that, unlike normal fountains where it has like a centerpiece that comes up,
Hmm.
this looks like it's held up from the four corners. Like some little devices come up, metal bars or whatever holds this centerpiece
The
above it.
centerpiece.
Yeah, but that's what you currently see. It's not like an actual fountain center that comes up.
Okay, so whatever the centerpiece is, I'll relay all that and where the centerpiece is, it doesn't look like there's anything underneath it, right? It's
No.
just hollow or open underneath.
It's got, how to explain it. It does have something on it. It feels. I mean, you could reach up and feel it even for the water.
Mhm.
Feels ceramic, I guess. And clear. I mean, it's somewhat clear. I mean, it's not crystal clear, but kind of like a milky clear look to it.
Gotcha. Relay all that information to you guys. Bonus action. I guess I won't stay in here. I will use movement for bonus action.
All right.
So 5, 10, that's 20, 25 to get out. And then 5 in the air. Just to stay off the ground. So,
Okay.
I don't know if it, what is,
Okay. Heath, you're up.
Fuck. I like puzzles.
do you have a way to freeze it? I don't.
No, I got a ray of frost, but
Get to work, buddy.
Yeah, I should have done this first. Last spell slot, detect magic.
Okay.
You're not gonna ritual cast it?
I ain't gonna take 10 minutes. We ain't got 10 minutes.
You sure you
You
don't
never
ritual cast
know.
it?
But why would a ritual cast it?
I'm just
I mean,
giving
it's
you
a
that
10
option.
foot.
Saves you the spell slot if you want a ritual cast.
You take 10 minutes. I got my pass. We'll use my last first level spell slot to cast it, just
Okay.
to see if.
It goes off, and both statues in the fountain definitely glow.
Guys, I don't. You said that it's an eye-shaped hole on both statues.
Yes.
All right. And how bad's my movement?
Right now you're looking at
Half.
yes. Trying. The word did not come to mind for some
Yeah.
reason. It just kind of faltered.
I'm gonna move back over here,
All right.
and since I cast my spell, that will be my turn.
All right. So top of the round.
Bryn smash. All right. That's 17,
It's not Bryn's turn.
23.
It's not Bryn's turn.
Oh,
I mean, I know you're all gung ho about this, but you know.
As it not Bryn's turn, I just went.
I know. Let's put it this way.
Lair
it's called
action.
lair action.
Okay.
As the water has now reached the walls and has come up about 6 inches deep.
All right. Let's go.
Now, yeah.
We're
Pretty
gonna
sure.
die here. This is it. This is how it ends, fellas.
So do I need to re-roll that?
What did you roll?
A 17, the first before the
For
layer action. Smashing door.
smashing door. All right, yeah, you hit the door.
Okay. 8. That's 11 plus 4, so that's 15 points of damage to the
Yep.
door.
Some more stone seems to fall away, and you hear that anvil hammer sound again.
Okay, and that would be is that's 16 or an 18?
All right,
We'll
I
go
have to put it. I
16.
have to ask because I'm sitting here and I'm paying attention to what characters you guys are playing. So you're the Hulk.
Yes.
You're Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
You must be Black Widow. Felicity's got to be Captain America.
Probably.
And apparently Kirigu is Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. I like it.
Sorry, it just come to mind with a big green guy smashing things, and then I was
Smash,
like, well, wait a
smash.
minute, let's take a look at the rest of the party and see what we got going on.
Mm-hmm.
All
The
right,
Revengers.
yeah.
So did I roll the damage from the second one, or
No.
okay? Yeah, that one sucked. That's only 9 points of damage.
Okay. With all this damage you're causing the store, you do notice you're hitting it pretty hard. You're certain you're nailing the hell out of this thing. But it's taking not as much damage as you thought it would. The equivalent of half damage, I guess you could say. I don't know how to put that in terms of a door, but... And every hit you do gives you that same noise of a hammer hitting an anvil.
I think I know what that is, but my player would not
Yes, I
realize
figured as
what's
much.
going on.
It's a weird noise. I'm hitting it hard. But yeah, you can see cracks forming in the door and chunks are falling into the ground in front of you. It's definitely a Hulk smash moment. What is Felicity doing?
Well, before Bryn turns, he's going to look to. Wow. I forgot his damn name.
Keith or Gems?
Gems.
Okay.
I'm in the air, out of the water.
Grab the pole
Uh-huh.
and take the tops off. We'll drink up this water. And Felicity will just shake her head and
And if she was here, that's exactly what she'd be doing on camera.
Drink the water, huh?
Apparently, you can't do it by hand. You have to have a makeshift straw to do so.
A big ass 10-foot straw.
Oh boy. Okay.
Um. She has nothing kind of fiery, does she?
He's like, fire. If you want fire, I can tell you where to get fire.
You did get another cantrip.
No,
I
he
can
doesn't
get
even
rid
get
of
a
58
cantrip.
gallons.
He says, you stick your finger to that hole right there.
Yeah. I was going to see if I could probably burn. For really nothing else, she's going to cast Magic Missile at the door, see if that helps.
All right.
No.
Well, I let
she-
you know that
Does
there's
she
the
have magic
porcelain.
missile?
Yeah, she's arcane.
Yeah.
Fire.
Oh, okay. That's right.
The bottom of this was porcelain, and it was held up by 4 metal rods, or porcelain-like material. That was cloudy, but
All right, she'll shoot that instead. The
I
magic missiles.
she doesn't have to, but
All right.
It's worth a shot.
So she fires off the magic missiles, and they're all going towards this spot that he was pointing out.
Yes.
All right. So you ain't gonna roll no damage for it, which apparently you did, and it was only 4 points.
Oh,
it should be 3 rays, so that's going to be +3.
for
3
4
plus whatever you roll.
3 4 4 3.
Yeah, you
That's
hear what
11.
sounds like. You've heard this sound before, Bren. Because Lord knows you've dropped a lot of dishes back at the tavern.
I may have not.
Yeah,
Possibly.
but no, you know the sound of breaking glass, and that is exactly what happens. She hits it, it shatters into dust, and lands in the liquid, starts floating.
Okay, so water flowing faster or slower? Or...
Well, I don't know. It's not that turn yet. It's not its turn yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesus.
It's slowly bubbling up. It started out slow, it got more, and then it got a lot more.
All right. I guess that's the end of her turn.
Okay, Gems.
I'll fly over and take a peek at what happened, what's in the bottom, 5, 10, 15. And I'll look at the bottom and see what's there, what it looks like, what's not there.
Well,
Okay,
you go
so-
look from where she hit this ceramic.
Where
looking
the
thing.
ceramic was.
Yeah, and you look inside, and it's got this weird cylinder, and these vine-looking things that are going up somewhere inside the metal.
Okay, I'll pull out my decanter of endless water.
Okay.
And I will point the spout of the decanter into where this used to be, the glass used to be.
All right. Before
And
you do that, I
say-
will say you notice it only goes in about 1.5 inches.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't go very
Yeah,
far.
the tube is only about 1.5 inches long, and then wires, vine-looking things come out the back of it. So, as a player to a player,
Yeah.
it looks like a light socket.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and short circuit this then, but he doesn't know what that is. He sees a thing. Actually, before he does it, he'll announce what he sees and see if anybody else has any better ideas, and hold his action to say geyser and blast this thing with water.
Okay.
Get the
And,
pole and suck up the water.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, dice, you fail me constantly. How about now? Yep.
No.
That's a
No.
14.
Okay.
14 is the number. 14 is the number I rolled, or is the number I got.
Okay.
You can choose to use that before or after the number's been said.
Correct.
So, yeah, you see where this has all been shattered, but near this device that you see, there's looks like a piece of cork, maybe, hanging next to it on something.
Gotcha.
And that's all I want to tell you. Heath?
I mean, I let you know what I see, and I'm holding my action to blast this if anyone says to blast it. I don't got much of a... I tell you everything I see.
All right, listen. So there's cork, right? Oh God.
Yeah.
I have no clue. How
Blast
about?
electronics with water. What could go wrong?
Well, I don't have water. I do, however, have. Oh God.
I've just devised another futuristic trap. Just sitting here.
Shut up!
Yeah, no, our people have no fucking clue what this is about.
No. I mean,
so
I
why would
literally
we
just came
know?
up with another trap that maybe you guys will find later. That might be worse than this one.
So, all right. So still half movement. Right.
Actually, now it's definitely half movement no matter where you go because you're
Okay.
at least 6 inches of water.
All right. Can I see these tiny holes that?
Not
Jim's
where you're
was-
at. All you
No,
see
I
is
told you
reflection.
what was in there. Yeah, I
Right.
told you what was in there.
But the mechanisms that he was messing or could see with, and the
Is
cork
if you
are
turn around and
above
look
water.
up. Is if you turn around and look up at the center piece
Right.
of this thing.
How far up is it?
Probably about 1.5 feet above the lip of the pool, where the lip used to be.
Right. Shit, I don't have a damn clue. I blast the damn thing.
What are you blasting?
There's
No,
a
I'm
cork.
going-
You can try and cork it.
All right, so I'll reach up. I'll grab the cork.
You grab the
From-
cork
Yeah,
and go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'll take it. That is a 22.
All right.
And I'm standing in water. What could go wrong?
I'm next to you, but I'm not in water.
It's gonna hurt.
So yeah, you feel a jolt shoot out from that circular thing. And you're able to move your hand away fast enough, but you still take 9 points of electric damage.
You've taken a lot of damage.
But I did not get the cork.
No, because you realize when you move the cork, that causes the electricity to shoot out at you.
Blast that bitch. Blast that bitch. So you can use your held action now, my friend, because I ain't playing
You
this
blast
game
it
no more.
first. You blast it first. I guess I'll do what I do after the fact.
Yeah, okay. So like I'm like, nah, hell no. So I will cast Magic Missile at the second level, and I will spend like one at each of those four corners.
Okay, give me some damage.
Hey, I mean,
That is 3.
Okay.
That is 5.
Uh-huh.
That is 4. 2, and that is 3.
All right.
Oh.
Have you ever taken a pipe and like hit it against a tree?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, that's the sound you hear, and you see the dents form where your missiles hit it.
Yeah.
The
So-
water is now about a foot deep.
well, when he does that, I produce, and this is going to be extra helpful, everybody, 30 gallons of water in a 30-foot by 1-foot wide line straight into that socket.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
So,
What can go wrong?
yeah, dex save. That's going to be the plus that. 19.
Okay. You hit
Now
it.
this
of
is
course, Yep, it's steady flow of water shooting out of this thing you're holding on to. The cork shoots up, and all of a sudden you see bolts of lightning and electricity shoot around the water that you're shooting at it.
Mm-hmm.
You take
19 was the number I got.
Oh yeah. You take half the damage, but I need a dexterity saving throw from Heath as well.
Felicity!
That is a natural 20, so that is 24.
All right, so
But I'm still gonna take some damage.
Gems is going to take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And Heath will take 4 points of electricity damage because as it arcs along his geyser that he just shoots out, some residual electricity hits the water near where you're at and gives you
Alright.
some extra damage.
Hey, live.
All right, so let me look real quick.
You might want to... Something might need to be done about that. Brandon,
I live.
Out of character, since he's flying and the force of the geyser coming from
oh yeah,
bottom,
yeah, it shoots
that
him back.
projected. Okay.
So I got a
I
quick
was just curious.
question. Does it weigh more than 200 pounds?
Does what?
This object,
The water?
the top object.
Oh,
A
I don't
bolt?
know. It's connected to the base, so if you just grab it and pull, then yes.
Because if it does not weigh more than 200 pounds, the object is either knocked over or pushed 15 feet away from me.
Okay. It is connected
So-
to the base. So when you shoot it and you cause all the the electricity shoots out, you do notice the whole thing wrenches sideways.
Mm-hmm.
2 of those damaged pipes that he hit pop, and then you see electricity start shooting between those 2 pipes.
Fucking books. Ah, good luck, gentlemen.
I'm gonna stay out of the water.
So mind you, the timer set that when it reaches a certain point, it starts shooting electricity through the water. Well, now you've said fuck the timer. You left it open.
This is fine. This is fine.
This is perfect. Yeah, it's
Oh,
perfect. Oh, I'm just gonna stay out of the water as long as I can. Then how's that
must be
sound?
nice.
I know, right?
Why don't you pick my ass up?
Oh, I might.
Okay. I
Must feel good on the burns.
5,
All this water.
15.
Here, let me see if I can fix this to go
Oh.
to the back so you guys can actually see your figures.
Oh boy.
Oh, and
No, I'll,
Heath is looking rough.
Real bad.
Real bad, like-
his eyebrows are like sticking straight out. Every hair on his skin, 'cause we already know he doesn't have any on his head, is like just straight up in the air, like spider tingle type going. And you literally can see like arcs of electricity shooting along his teeth.
okay. From here, can I see what this thing here is
You mean the bent,
on top?
torn piece that's sticking up in the air with electricity shooting around it?
No, I
The
was
thing that
just
we
looking at the
fucking
centerpiece.
destroyed.
Yeah, that's what they hit
Yeah.
with the water and tore loose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was like a wheel or not.
Well, it was circular with 4 pipes, one to each corner.
Okay.
And it started shooting electricity out when he messed with the cork. Well, now it's been hit with a geyser with enough force that it's literally yanked and wrenched it up in the air. And now electricity
Okay.
is shooting between the 2 pipes that have been busted open. I mean, there may have been some circuit in there that he's now broke, and now it's just, bouncing the electricity back and forth. A little Tesla coil action up there.
It's fine.
Yeah, we'll do well.
So if you break it
James,
off,
can I have the pipe? The 10-foot pole?
I'm not carrying the pipe. That would have been someone else. It's a 10-foot pole. I'm 2'4".
Oh,
I don't think
yeah.
anybody determined who was
Somebody
carrying it.
else would have been carrying that.
Okay.
I am this tall.
I
So
guess
how did y'all's
logically
adventure go
it'd
today?
be
Well, we walked into a room and
drowned.
died.
I guess logically then I would have been the one carrying that, or because I
I'd
am the
say,
tallest
yeah, you're
one.
probably the stronger of the group, so.
Hold it backing. I mean, back and forth.
It's not deep enough.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna pop the caps off the pole.
And he's gonna start drinking. This month.
Exactly.
This month.
Alright, so give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Chug, 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 chug.
12.
I mean, it might come to the
seven-
fact that we got to
19.
collapse the ceiling on this bitch.
All right, so yeah, it's a 10-foot pole,
Uh-huh.
and it's about that big around. So you're like, and you can feel the water touch your lips as you got to exhale. Then it goes back down.
Okay.
So now you know
That
what to do. You
close.
put it under the water, cap it.
I mean, I had no other idea how to devise that other than, lung capacity, constitution, just sucking it up.
Oh, I understand.
If I actually put posts like that out on Facebook, how to clip this? I just
Yeah.
want to pull the caps off the 10-foot pole and suck up the water. Anyway, his Felicity's go.
It's Bryn, okay? He
I
tried his
understand.
thing.
I understand.
That didn't work. He knows he puts straw-like things in his cups in the tavern, and people suck up the drinks that way, so.
Someone's
she
not
not
looking too
have-
hot.
Oh, yeah. I guess. No, she can't even make it over there, Jill.
No.
Does she
Uh,
not have healing word?
she does. She's gonna cast
Okay.
healing word at
The
this is
5th
the last-
level.
Ninth.
Please
Yes.
and thank you.
Mass healing word.
Thanks.
Or
She
mass
only
healing.
has, and this will be her last 2nd level spell. She has no 3rd level spells yet.
Shit. What did we waste all my healing spells on? Heath and a fountain.
Full of electricity.
She can watch the replay. We won't tell her. I am her
guess
best friend, so
yeah, she's gonna-
boy.
mosey as far as she can, and she's only done what 25 feet for movement.
12 and a half in one. Well, no. She's got her Cloak of the Manta Ray, right? That gives her a swim speed
Well,
of
no,
30
she's
feet.
currently wearing the cloak of
The
the bat
bat.
because
The
she
bat.
turned into a bat earlier.
Yeah, so it's like there maybe.
10 feet ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll reach out.
If we had the 10-foot pole, we could probably touch. She's gonna do healing word, 2nd level. We're gonna need a rest after this, guys. Oh,
Just
probably
like
get a
us.
permanent rest. We'll probably get a permanent rest here soon.
Oh,
2, 4, 6.
wait, what? I heard that. I don't like.
You get 9 healing points.
Oh, all right. So I can get shocked one more time. Thank you.
Maybe.
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 You are near that fire thing too.
I'm about to leave. I'm like, I don't even at this point.
Oh, boy.
Can I just like use chronal shift and like rewind before I stepped on the mechanism?
Tell me how long Chrono Shift could take you back.
It can't. It's just for checks.
Stop,
But-
let's rewind this shit. Well,
Like
Get
I
outta
don't like
here.
this plan.
Rewind it before we get into the room.
Imagine if she was on the outside looking in. Well, fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
Why is this door making all kinds of noise?
All right, so that was Felicity's turn.
Yeah.
okay, Gems.
I'll pick.
By the way,
Can you-
Gems, you
up.
got knocked back about 10 feet when you did that.
Oh, okay. I'll move forward 10 feet. Pick Heath up. Move back. I'll pick him up out of the water.
Hey, thanks, friend.
Yeah, we're up real near the ceiling.
Okay.
So,
Definitely starting to smell like ozone in here.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
just look around and see if there's anything that could stop this anywhere. Anywhere that seems like the water might reach that would stop it.
You're certain that something would have happened when it hit the cork earlier, but you realize what that was going to be.
A float.
And just a reminder to our characters, you did realize that all three of these sub objects in here did glow with detect magic and are still glowing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would know that that would have been a float, though. That's the issue with me seeing that, is I don't think that would have been a...
I'm saying that's the only trigger switch that you guys have noticed thus far.
So unless someone smarter than me wants to mention that that might be a thing.
Well,
I would.
One smarter than you would that would know what that thing was is it bites.
It don't feel good.
Don't worry, guys. I'll
Hey.
figure this out.
It is now going to be able to be leaned over even more. So, if it gets broken off and pushed into the water...
How far are those eye holes off the ground, Dan, on the statues?
About waist high. I mean, about midriff for you, I suppose. About stomach.
Okay. So the water's getting there.
But it's going to electrocute anyone who's in...
Yep, and
I understand
I will
that.
say this right now. You're certain now with the way the device has been broken, the water's going to reach the level of that arcing electricity before it ever reaches the holes in the walls.
Ah, fuck.
Now, mind you, the way it was set up before, the top of that piece was about the same level as where the holes in the wall were. But now...
Hi, Curtis!
Hey! You're welcome. Actually, what's the highest point in this room? Is it on top of that statue he was by?
Oh, as far as standing?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because if that would keep him out of the
Did you
water...
laugh too much and wake the baby?
If that would be the point where he would be highest and out of the water, then I would take him over and put him on top
You
of
were
the
not taking me.
Okay, yeah. I mean, top of the statues is a little bit of a ridge, about 6 inches up around the top of
So,
it.
yeah, I'd put him up there. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Bonus action, 25, 30. And then I could do my full movement from that. 50, 55, 60. Back to here. Because I'm thinking if we can put people out of the water at this point.
Yeah, that might work. Heath?
So there's still 4 posts, right?
Yeah, there are. Just
Yeah.
2 are broken.
Yeah, 2 are open, broken, and electricity shooting out of them. The other 2 have bent back with this round piece on it.
Hell if I know. I use the Wanda web to cast webs between all, like, to connect the pillars.
Okay, so
You're going to complete the circuit.
I'm going to complete the circuit with web.
Okay. So, fire off web. Now that entire section, top piece, and the electricity is all like sticky, webbed. But web doesn't conduct electricity, so...
I'm just doing something. I have nothing. I dented the pole. I don't know. I look down at my reflection. I'm like, Mom and Dad, if you're there,
So,
help me.
I
got
mean,
nothing.
did you make a connection that, maybe when the water gets high enough?
That's my thought. Maybe, especially because the one was like corroded at the bottom.
Do you share that thought?
I would.
Okay, just curious.
I got nothing. Mama, Daddy.
Just killed a man.
Okay, 1.5 feet deep. Bryn?
Freaking stupid. And you know what? We're going to
You,
find out the
you realize
solution.
your straw might be a little too long. If you're drinking it up from where you're drinking it up at right now.
Okay.
If you're gonna drink, put it under the water first and cap it, so it fills.
Just
You
Or-
know what?
Oh God.
Maybe the center would be deeper and might make it easier to suck it up.
Metal pole with electricity in deep water. That sounds like a great plan, Dan.
Hey, this is Bren here we're talking about.
I know.
Okay, so the door is a different stone than the wall.
Well, the walls and the doors look like the same kind of stone. It's just every time you hit that door, it sounds like an anvil hitting, hammer hitting an anvil.
Does this seem like fresh water?
I don't know. Have you tasted it?
I was underneath it.
Then yeah, it doesn't taste salty.
I was just curious.
All right.
Since I was underneath it, I probably would have got some on me in my
Yeah.
mouth.
It would at least been
Even
on your mouth
after
or
the fact.
something.
This is what, round 5 since we've done the.
It's round shit show, whatever the fuck it is. But I got an idea.
Well, my thing only lasts a minute, so I'm trying to figure out how many rounds it's been since I did that.
You still got a few more rounds left of it.
All right, I'm going to try to punch the wall, see if I get the same sound.
Okay. Punch the wall.
All right, so that would be a 14.
Give me a second. Let me go ahead and find the source rules for this to find out if there is a punch the wall.
Punch the wall.
Yeah. See if I hear the same metal dong.
We coming up.
I know in the old DM's guide they gave. Yeah, I didn't think about you punching walls.
I
Structures.
ran through a wall.
Huh?
I ran through a wall.
Yep, that wasn't a freaking stone wall. That was just like a house wall. I didn't think
A
nothing of that.
decrepit house.
Hulk smash.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, no, give him a place where he can punch shit. Earth Elemental with siege damage never got to punch shit.
Well, in this case, you just turn the water elementals. I see, guys.
Later.
Okay, nope.
Stuck door, locked door,
Those are
barred
encounters.
door,
I don't want
secret
encounters.
doors. Portcullis, no. I'm looking for walls.
All right, so 14 you say, correct?
Yes. That'd be 11 points of damage if it hits.
You know, let's do it this way. All right, what are the stats for Stonewall? There we go.
Hey, good enough.
Oh.
Go through and trying to find anything
Okay,
about.
so you had a 14 to hit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, your hand hits it, but not hard enough to cause any damage.
Okay. Try again. All right, that would be a 22.
This time you hit. Give me some damage.
Oh, fuck, A. 4 for 8.
8 total.
8 total. Do I hear that gong?
This time you don't hear the gong, but you do, you know, I mean, some powder and stuff falls off the wall as you hit it.
Okay. All right.
Is that it for you?
That's it. That's
All right, what's Felicity doing?
unless I could toss the metal pole towards the electrical, and
Well, you've already done something that would count as an
Yeah, I
attack.
know.
So,
I
what's
know.
Felicity doing?
She's panicking. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
shit.
certain. Because she's only how tall?
She's
Uh,
4 foot and change, 4'6" or 4'8".
Yeah, and
something
it's
like that.
almost to her waist.
Yeah, she's like twice my height, and I'm 2'4".
But you could fly.
Besides the fact.
She's a dense dwarf. Dwarves don't float very well.
Canon. In this world, dwarfs don't float.
Well, in some realms, they can't. They don't float. They can't swim at all. But you know, I don't put that here.
I have like one spell slot left.
Oh yeah, and there's nothing else that you have to worry about in this place, right?
Yeah. She's going to cast Sacred Flame on the wall,
Okay, where?
where Brent's been punching.
Okay, and that takes what?
A deck save from the wall.
Okay, so yeah,
What the
it hits the wall. It splashes against the wall.
Does it do the D8 damage?
Sure,
Irradiant?
I'll let it do me the D8 damage.
Oh,
I mean, I'll let you roll for it anyway.
4 points of damage.
This nice little shiny glowy spot right there where you were punching at.
Oh, okay.
And is that it? She gonna anything else?
She's going to. Oh, she is declared. Does that mean she can talk to her god and?
Not yet. I think
Yeah, I mean,
that's
she wants to
fifth
take
level.
the 10 minutes now to try to kneel and pray for a minute and for about 10 minutes to see if she can get some sort of response.
I think he was looking for a child of, or not child divinity, but
Maybe
Yeah.
divine intervention or
Yes.
commune.
Yeah.
Oh, great duo. We're fucked. Help us out.
I will have her move 5, 10. That way she can get a little bit closer to the wall so she can smash it with her mallet next round.
All right. I think I'm going to have to make this a prerequisite for her. Before she joins us next Sunday to continue this campaign, she has to sit down and record herself watching this episode.
What the fuck?
All right. Is that it?
That's it.
All right. Heath.
I go after her.
Really? Yeah,
I'm
you
a
do,
5'2".
Jen. I'm sorry. I just clicked the button too fast.
That's okay. Is there a ledge on this one?
Yeah, the ledge match is the same side over there. They're both
Okay,
identical.
I'm gonna get her out of the water because I'm sure getting out of the water would be just peachy keen. After he mentioned that the water levels were about the same, that maybe the water needs to flow through evenly in the room to stop it. So I'll pick her up and put her on this one over here, if she's
Okay.
willing. And it's gonna
Yeah.
be my action bonus to take her all the way over there. Or I got I can pick her up. I'm strong enough to fly her. And then I'm gonna sit here and look at the hole that's wallered out.
Mm-hmm.
The other one shot fire.
Uh-huh.
So this time, since I'm thinking maybe the water needs to be even, I'm gonna look at it and say with the decanter, fountain, and try and fill that hole full of water.
Okay.
Because that produces 5 gallons, and it doesn't say it has a limited number of times I can use it. It just has 3 settings that I can use it on.
Right.
And it doesn't say I can use it this many gallons and then it stops. It just says I can choose from the following choices.
You fire this water into that hole.
Yeah, a lot less. Only 5 gallons this
It's
time.
only 5 gallons.
Only 5.
So give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Will do. Ooh. That's a low roll. That's an 11.
No, sir. Roll it again.
That's a 10.
Ah!
I have to use the second roll.
So yeah, you're
I
like,
rolled a
all right,
4,
so
then a
maybe the
3.
water going in this hole might do something. And as soon as you do, you hear a click, and you see what looks like something green as a line of acid shoots out the hole and nails you dead in the chest for 19 points of damage.
I'm still alive. Would I have felt less damage if the chronal shift had not gone through?
No.
Good. So, how far
How far? What?
did it shoot out?
It looks like it shot out to about the center of the room, right about where that metal cap used to be.
All right.
About
I'm
the
gonna
same
hang
distance
out up
from
here.
the wall as the fire went.
Gotcha. I'm gonna hang out up here. I am not looking too hot. I would have rather been hit by fire.
All right, so now Heath, you notice that.
Real
Yeah.
sizzly and melty over
We need
here.
to do it. We need to know. No. We need to do this. Well, it ain't gonna matter. The damn middle piece is gone now.
Well, why don't we get Big Strong Man to push it back to the center? Since I went from looking not too bad to fucking awful.
What you doing,
That's all.
Heath?
All right. So I'm free action. Tell Bryn to try and get that centerpiece back,
Okay.
Back level.
and then I am going to yell at Jims. We're like, let's do that one more time. Let's do it at the same time. Okay? So, like, I'm going to touch mine, you're going to touch yours at the same exact time. And we're going to cross streams.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I got nothing. I got zero. I got nothing. But what happens if fire hits acid?
Nothing. If fire hits poison, it's not a great time.
No. You know what? I'm gonna look down at the glass, like, cause you say, "Look, I see my
Okay.
reflection." Right?
Heath,
This was a line
you're
or a
smart
cone of
fella,
it?
right?
I used to be. I don't know what happened.
You joined us.
All right, so give me a basic intelligence check.
Uh,
20 dirty
You're pretty certain whoever devised this trap
is a
was
dick.
sadist. Because with the way it's looking, if the device cap was in the right spot, as soon as the water hit it, it would cause electricity to arc through the water. Well, it'd be at the same level as the water going into those holes, and you already know what happens when that happens.
'cause I just
Fire
filled it
shoots
with-
out from one side, acid shoots out from the other. So it's fire, acid, electricity, and water. And you're pretty certain that if it's a constant, that's going to be a constant shooting out.
Shocking, boiling, melting to death.
It's fine. I mean, Bryn will be in the middle holding the thing up, so it'll be fine. Actually, so at this point, I'm just like, I'm flustered, I'm frustrated because nothing I've done's worked.
Yeah,
You
but
gotta
I will
look-
say with your dirty 20 intelligence check, you look around this room and you're seeing all this that's going on, and you're like, did we check anything in the fountain closer after looking at it?
No. But I am also not going near the middle.
Now, I mean, yes, it was investigated a little closer, only to notice what?
That it was milky and opaque.
Nope,
looking.
nope, that was the piece that was up top,
There was tiny holes with
There were
water-
tiny holes
with
where
pressure.
the water.
with pressure coming out of it.
Mhm.
And what else?
A button and a light.
No, no button, no light. That was the top piece. And it wasn't a light, it was more of a conduit, more of a trigger.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was wondering when I
I'll-
went over there. This was a
Gems.
wheel of some sort.
Yeah.
What exactly did you find out when you swam down and put your hand on it?
There was pressure against it, but it was the tiny little holes that felt like the water was pushing against it.
Right. There was more.
Fucking buttons. You know what?
Would you like
Air?
to roll me a history check and see if you remember then?
That is good actually. History is only a +3 because I swapped it for nature today, or I kept nature today. So that is 17.
Okay.
Roll a 14
Besides
plus
the
3.
little holes that you could barely notice but feeling the pressure, it was very reflective and smooth, cool to the touch.
Cool to the touch.
And I believe somebody in the party said like something.
It's like glass. So Yeah. So I'm jumping off this thing.
Yeah.
I'm jumping off this thing in Superman, like hero landing onto as far as I can jump off.
So do we want to? Oh, that would drain it. That was the pressure I felt, right?
You felt the pressure shooting up.
Okay, pressure shooting up. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. So I will say
Superman.
with your intelligence check, I don't know if Jem said that when he came out of the water, but you said you told him
I
everything.
explained
So
everything.
Yeah.
you would remember Jem saying that.
Right.
And you jump off.
I jump off Superman, like as far as I can jump.
Give me an athletics because
Mhm.
you're doing a standing long jump and you don't have a ring.
That is 16 athletics,
Yes.
straight 16.
All right. So you get about 10 feet or so away from you and you splash into the 2-foot deep water.
Okay.
You take no damage, but you're close. No, 10 feet, a little bit further. Yeah, I'll let you take that square there. But you're at the very lip of where the lip was at. And that's your jump. You still have, I'll say, 20 foot of movement. Because you weren't in the water when you made your first 10 foot.
All right, so I will move onto, I guess, one of them.
One of what?
I guess where the holes were. Where you said that that's in the middle, right?
Down at the bottom, and you can't see the holes. He
Right.
just noticed them because he put his hand on it and felt them. They're like pinholes, shooting air pressure, water pressure.
Right.
up.
But I can't step if I step on it. Do I feel?
You know that you got to swim to it. It's now a good, I don't know. You're what? How tall?
6 foot.
Yeah, you'd. I can't say. Yeah, it was about 5. It was about 5 feet deep before the water came up. So now it's about 7 feet
Okay.
deep.
I cast Mage Hand.
Yep. And I don't know if there's a strength to Mage Hand other than, it can move 10 pounds.
5 or 10, something like that.
Correct. But I
And
can use it.
with Mage Hand, it still has a resistance in water. So I don't know if you're thinking about hitting it with the Mage Hand.
But it can't attack.
Yeah, it can attack. So that's why I didn't know what she was doing with it.
I just. You know what? I'm just gonna swim down with the rest of my movement. Get as close as I can. I'm gonna try to punch it.
Just with your hands?
Ray of Frost.
Hey,
Okay.
it might make it cold and shatter.
And give me a attack roll with it. Doesn't that have an attack roll?
It does.
Just
My initial plan was something to
please
attack.
tell me that's not what you rolled.
Oh, that's 18.
Okay. You
You're
come
like,
back with one finger and you're like, please tell me you
No.
roll one.
That would be my luck tonight, though.
All right, so yeah, 18, and you see it push the water out of the way as it goes down to this reflection in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Damage.
That's 6 points of frost damage.
All right, so the entire area in front of you crystallizes, and you can see cracks start to appear on that reflective surface.
Break this shit down. Break this shit down. Bryn, Hulk smash.
Yeah, but you're still underwater.
Okay.
And with that, the water doesn't come up quite as much this time
Okay.
because it's somewhat affected by the cold.
And
So
I will.
You guys do feel actually. Well, no, Bren's not even over there anymore. The water does get cooler in temperature, Bren, as it comes up. Now it's straight up 2 feet, just shy of 2 feet.
Okay.
I got 16 on my con save for holding my breath.
What is your constitution?
Normally you
16.
can-
So you have a plus modifier.
3.
You have 3 minutes that you can hold your breath. Well, actually 4 minutes. It's your constitution plus 1.
Okay.
So you don't have to roll it until you've been underwater for more than 4 minutes.
Okay.
Bren, you see Heath go in there, and all of a sudden the water gets cooler, and you see like little crystals of ice, I guess, kind of like bloop bloop, kind of float around.
That's not normal. Normally it gets warmer, right?
A little bit.
It's a little warmer around I'm
Ah.
at. Now, last I heard was I need to come over here and move something.
Yeah, they wanted you to push that centerpiece back in place, and I
right,
don't know
I'm good.
if all that calculations in Heath's head, if he actually said.
I didn't say nothing after I jumped in the water.
That's what I was referring to. You after you like, oh, if that happened and that happened, then this would happen. That might not be a good idea. I'll just jump on in. And didn't say a word to nobody. So that's the next section, I guess Bren's doing.
Yeah, I'll activate my ring for a bonus action so I can get over there.
All right.
So, actually, would I be able to leap up to it? Because you said it was tied to the ceiling, right?
There's two arcing electrical. There's an arc between you and it right now. Because it was snapped
Well, I'll
off.
leap
The two
over.
pieces are closer to you is where the electricity's arcing back and forth.
All right, I'll leap over to here, and can I reach the top thing, or
Yeah, you can grab it. I mean,
And-
it's not that high up.
okay? And I will try to pull it back into
Give me
place.
an athletics.
All right. That would be a 12 plus 7, so no, 6, 19 or 18.
All right. So yeah, you start to pull, and you can hear the sound of bending metal, and it gets closer and closer to position. And give me a dexterity saving throw.
Just you're on it.
Dex, huh?
Yes.
That's a 10.
You
I'm
take
over
22 points of electrical damage as soon as those two pieces touch that metal in your hand.
$14 for me, man.
Huh?
If you need to make it.
It's a 14 for me if I need to make it.
No, it's the metal that he's holding as he pulls it
Okay.
back against the electricity. You're not close enough to worry about it. I will say maybe your feet tingle a little.
I let it bubble up.
Pops, what the fuck?
And it feels a little warm around you now.
Yeah, probably. You
Good
get
time,
this
Mel?
yellow haze coming.
Oh, he didn't just hit.
I mean, you're way down there.
I don't know. He probably pees with like.
Actually, it starts to turn like dark blue and. No, I'm kidding. Felicity.
Shit. Okay. Okay, but the statue, I guess, that's where she's at.
Yep, she's on top
She's
of the
on it.
statue.
Not
out of
at
the
it, but
water.
on it.
Yeah, and the statue's next to the wall, right?
It's right up on it, yes.
Since I need to save at least one spell slot if we live through this, I'm gonna start smashing it with, I guess, my mace. Is that what she has?
Okay, so she's going to start smashing
Warhammer.
the statue.
No, not the statue. The wall behind the statue.
Oh, okay.
Trying to.
Yeah, give me an attack roll.
All right. and she'll use it versatile, so she
All
doesn't
right, she's
need
got
to
a big
worry about
shield.
different.
Well, it probably doesn't have that out.
Well, yeah, there's no sense of having it out. There's nothing.
Gotcha.
So, are you?
What was it?
I'm not rolling for her anymore. And that 20.
Yeah, she hits it just fine. Give me that damage.
She looks
I-
back and smirks at Bryn like, huh.
That's what 2, 3 nat 20s I rolled for her as I'm rolling shit. Ha! That's only 1 point of damage. But nat
plus
20, so
1
it's 10
point,
points
plus
damage.
6, plus her
Plus-
modifier, or whatever.
Yeah. So
that's-
it's 15 points because she used 2 hands.
Yep.
So it's a D10.
Yep.
So that'd be 14 plus that 1.
Chunk of rock falls off.
So 15. Okay. With her stone cunning, would she know that if she keeps doing this, she'd be able to break through?
She's certain with her stone cunning, if she keeps smacking at this, eventually she'll knock a hole the size of her warhammer through it. But she's pretty certain that there's not enough time to break out a hole big enough to crawl out of before it reaches whatever limit it's trying to reach.
Oh, okay. That would be her turn.
Gems.
Unless you want me to use the javelin of lightning water. What do you guys think?
Well, there's only you and him in the water right now, so that's up to you. I mean, if you really want to kill you and Heath right off the bat, go for it. No, I'm not gonna hurt.
I mean, when he gets hit to 0, he comes back to 1. Heath just is gonna slowly float up.
Okay. Yeah, that's it for her.
Gems, what you doing, bro?
I saw Heath jump in, and then the water slowed on its ascent.
Very
Uh,
lightly, but yes.
So I'm gonna fly over top and go into the water. Hold my breath first, of course, and then down into the water next to him.
All right.
And I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder, having my short sword.
When you get
out.
down there, you see cracks in that that smooth surface that you were looking at earlier.
I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder and point to my sword, and see if he says yes or no. Like, I see cracks. Hit it. Okay, then I will attempt to hit it with my short sword.
Okay, go for it.
I will. Actually, let me see if that can be used. Real quick.
Sneak attack damage does not count.
Yeah, I'm checking to see. Oh,
Just
no, I
saying.
can't.
I'm just saying you
I have a
can't-
thing called steady aim that would give me advantage for a bonus action.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So, yeah, I
It only
don't roll
works with
2
range
dice.
weapons, I think, on that point.
Yeah, I believe so. That's why I was double checking. Bonus action to yourself, advantage. Just on the next attack roll. It doesn't say.
Oh,
Range.
if you want to,
So that's good to know.
if you want to use your bonus action to do so, go for it.
Oh, fuck yeah. That would give me sneak attack, right? Since it's at advantage.
Yes, but sneak attack damage doesn't count.
Fuck.
He's got 2 people adjacent.
All right, so that's pack tactics, exactly. I'm grasping, man. I'm grasping.
No
All
shadow
right,
lose.
that's gonna hit. It's a 7 plus 24.
Yeah.
Or 7, not plus 24. 7 plus 7.
I was taking a second. It's like, yeah. What?
It's the number. So it's gonna be 5 plus 5 is 10 points of damage.
Okay. It shatters, and pieces of it start floating up past you. And in the middle,
Huh?
about 5 inches big around, looks like a pot with some sort of vine or whatever wrapped around it and going down.
That's movement, action bonus. Hide.
Okay. Heath?
No, that's a 10.
Heath?
No, actually 12.
Yeah.
What's your passive perception?
My passive
You
is
see him. He's right next to you.
14.
Yeah, no, it was 3 plus 9, so that's 12.
All right. So, yeah, that glass shatters, or whatever that was, shatters like glass and floats up past you. Bren, you notice pieces of like something like ceramic floating up in the water around you. What are you doing, Heath?
You said I see a pot?
Looks like a pot. I mean, literally looks like a clay pot in the middle of where this glass was at.
And water's just flowing out.
And your detect magic is still going, so it is what was glowing in here.
And it's got wires connected or vines
It's
connected
got
to
something. It's like wrapped around the lip, right below the lip of it, and goes down at an angle, like it was holding it, like it's holding it in place.
it. Mage hand to pull it out.
Okay, you mage hand, and it starts to raise. You see the cables that are connected to it just starts coming up towards you, and it's within hand grasp.
Bonus action, grab it.
You got it. It's in your hands. And
Okay.
you can feel the water just bubbling out of it.
I sit on it.
You can feel
It's
the
a
water
pot!
shooting. I mean,
I put it on my rope, like I blocked the hole, the top of it with my ass.
doesn't do any good. It's still shooting past you.
Oh, it's a bidet.
You're trying to fill yourself with water, huh?
It's a bidet. I feel clean now. All right, so I have this pot, but the wires are still connected.
They're still connected, but you notice there's no restraint. It's not pulling it back down or nothing. You just
So I just keep. I try to float up with it, with my movement.
okay. So you get all the way to where the lip of the water's at, about 2 feet right now,
Okay.
and you have this pot with these cables that are still connected all the way down to where they were at. Gems, you notice that?
Okay, so the gems or the wires.
And
just keep going.
I've casted Mage Hand, so that's my action, so I can't do anything
All right.
else.
Bren, the water is now at 2.5 feet. Actually,
All right.
just shy of 3 feet.
Okay.
So it's probably
And you see me coming out of the water with
yeah,
this
it's
pot.
probably 6 inches from where that piece would have been.
Okay. Following instructions.
Bren,
I'll keep-
and you notice the pot coming up out of the water.
You can tell him to stop. You just got up there with it. You see
Oh,
him doing
dude,
shit.
You see a lip of a pot with water flowing out of it come up out of the water as he's coming up with it.
You've got like what, 15 foot of movement, right?
Yeah.
In water?
Yeah.
Okay. I see the pots, right?
Yep.
All right. Hey guys, I found the source. I'll grab the pot and yank it.
All right, you yank it out of his hands. You hear a resounding click noise.
Okay.
And you start to hear a grinding noise, but at the same time, you notice a red glow and a green glow. So give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm glad I'm in the water.
I'm in the water.
Woohoo!
I'm glad I'm not up there. I guess I should say.
I got a 12.
Oh, well. All right.
Maybe Colonel shift that. I don't know.
You,
A
in
few-
the water, can see these streams coming towards him. It doesn't look like he's going to get out of the way.
I'll Colonel shift it. Like, well, please don't be in that one.
All right. That's a 14.
Total 14?
Total 14.
Wasn't that what you had last round? Last roll?
No, I had 11 last round.
Oh, okay.
Or 12. 12. I had, well, the 9 had +3 to my deck.
I had an 11 then a 10.
All right, so
12.
you pull this thing up, and just as soon as you get to the right height, you hear the click. You see these two beams shoot out at you. You're not able to get out of the way. What you'll take combined, you'll take half fire, half acid for this. But the grand total will be 16 points.
Okay, I'm still up.
Yep.
Yay!
And the pot disintegrates.
Now, am I like
Sweet.
circling the drain now? Is it going?
Nope, but you and Gems hear a distinctive grinding noise.
Okay.
And
The
I
water
saved
going-
us, guys.
Felicity with her, what is her passive perception?
Her passive is what's her wisdom?
13.
Okay, 13.
Okay, so no. She hears the grinding noise too because it's definitely loud. And we'll leave it at that. So it is now Felicity's turn. What is she doing?
She's going to try to investigate where the sound's coming from.
Okay, give me a active perception or investigation check.
Of course, that would be a 15 plus. You said active perception or active
Yeah, whichever one's better.
investigation? 1 and 3. We'll do perception, so that would be an 18.
Yep, she notices the door is actually starting to slowly open.
Okay.
Cool.
And the water level starting to slowly lower.
I saved us, guys.
Not to mention the electricity is no longer arcing across that metal thing in front of you.
Okay. She will holler out, "The door's opening!"
You guys are still underwater. Gems.
As I will.
You notice this blast above your head. You look up and you see these two beams hit the pot, and then it just disintegrates. And Bren's like celebrating that he did it.
I will go up, grab Heath, and take him out of the water.
All right, you guys crest the surface, no problem.
And see the door is opening.
Mm-hmm.
And move. Bonus action, yada yada. Kind of over here.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Get you out of the initiative.
Okay.
So yeah, the water drains out the door as soon as it opens, and you also notice some other little drains pop up open up in the corners that you might not have seen before. The water drains. Takes a good 20 seconds for the door to open because of some damage.
I wonder.
And just about as 30, 40 seconds or so after that for the complete water to drain out.
The water that's going out the door, is there a way we could channel it to go down towards the hole?
Towards what hole?
Maybe the
Are you talking
previous
this
room?
hole?
Well, I mean, you notice that's
yeah.
exactly where it's going.
Oh, okay.
Well,
What y'all doing?
That was fun.
no, it wasn't. More
I'm
glittering.
going to use
Made me really
my
reflect.
second wind.
Where you act like there's chittering and. Okay, I'm gonna hide.
Actually, let's do it this way, shall we?
Hiding. Hey, that's a good roll.
Okay. Okay. Can
Now,
we close this door
who,
and take a rest?
give me a marching order for coming out that door.
I'll peek out the door.
Give
I will
me.
look at it.
Okay, well, you peek out the door, and you see whatever that creature was that I showed earlier.
The
You see,
Oh, that
weird
picture?
Oh, yeah.
5-armed knife thingy.
Yeah, I saw that.
You see that kind of like looking your direction as the water is flowing past it. You don't know if it was a grin or what it was as it chitters back up underneath the lip. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Okay.
This is not going nowhere.
So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on this. Well, at least everybody in the party is now clean. That's the best part of the episode. They've been out in the wilds for over a week or so now. No bathing, no cleaning their
bath.
clothes or nothing. Well, I've put them in the most industrial washing machine I could find, and now they're coming out nice and smelling and clean. Maybe a little cleaner than I expected to be.
Oh, I got all the dirt corroded off of me.
That's what I meant. Maybe a little cleaner than expected to be. So we will be back next Sunday. Hopefully the entire group will be able to make it. We still, like I said, send prayers out to Todd and his family for the issues they had to deal with. It's not my place to say what those issues were. Just send those thoughts and prayers out to them. And we'll be back next Sunday. We'll be Friday. We should be back for some more Rime of the Frost Maiden. We are not back this Wednesday yet due to scheduling circumstances for Torganized Play. But we will be back Friday for Rime of the Frost Maiden, 7 o'clock. And then Sunday, of course, for some more Lost Beginnings. Unless there's anything else anyone else would like to say before we depart.
Um,
I'd kick that as
I fixed my eyebrows.
any chance that
No,
you
there's 0 chances.
a random DG item? If I spent like maybe 50,
And with that, ladies
1,000
and gentlemen, we'll see you
points,
next week. Thank you for
we
joining
could
us.
get a bunch of superior healing
And
potions.
You don't get
I'm here
potions
for
on
this.
that.
I'm
When
here
you
for
get a-
this.
remember, we are in this adventure called life together, so please remember that golden rule. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. And before any more requests come out.
Nope,
Have a
no
good
more
week.
requests. Good night, y'all.
Take care.
Good night.